Hi, Jason Gorman again with the answers to It's a Journeyman. In round one, we had 5 questions about code katas, catastrophic. Question 1 was, what is the 9th number in the Fibonacci sequence? The answer is that the 9th number in the Fibonacci sequence is 21. Question 2 was, what is the FizzBuzz value of 45? The answer is FizzBuzz, because 45 is divisible by 3 and by 5. Question 3 was, what is 99 in Roman numerals? The answer is XCIX. Question 4 was, what musical key contains the chords D sharp major, G minor, and G sharp major? And the answer is D sharp major, or its relative key, A minor. Question 5 was, what is the maximum possible score in 10 frames of bowling? And the answer is 300. Round 2 was craftsworkers, questions about notable software craftsmen.
The answer to this is he was on a spaceship that had left Earth in search of an inhabitable planet. There's a couple ways you could answer this. The first way I typically answer is that I used to take a martial art called Hakaru Jiu-Jitsu. And Hakaru in English translates to the 8th light style of Jiu-Jitsu. Now the 8th light comes from Asian philosophy, and they believe, according to this philosophy, there are 7 visible lights in the spectrum, or colors of the spectrum. But there's also an 8th light, which is not visible, yet it is the source of power for all the other 7 lights. And those are my questions for you. Thank you very much.
Question 8 was, which of these people has never worked for Microsoft? The answer is Steve Freeman. Question 9 was, who wrote the first .NET implementation of XUnit? The answer is James Newkirk. Question 10 was, who first coined the term literate programming? The term literate programming was first coined by Donald Knuth. And finally, the true or false round. Question 11 was, is it true or false? SAP invented mock objects. Well, of course it's false. As everybody knows, mock objects were invented by former American Vice President Al Gore, who also invented the Internet, the spinning jenny, and the tomato. Question 12, true or false? There is no XUnit implementation for Fortran. It's false, I'm afraid. There is an XUnit variant for Fortran called FUnit. Question 13, true or false? The Scala programming language was invented by Sarah Palin. Obviously, it's false. It was actually invented by Glenn Beck. Question 14. Is it true or false that Smalltalk is older than SQL? It's true. The first version of Smalltalk was released in 1971, and we didn't see a version of SQL until 1974. Question 15. True or false? The V model in engineering was first used by the German military on the V2 rocket. This is false. In actual fact, the V model was first used by the Egyptians when they built the pyramids. And finally, to question 16. True or false? Anything written in Visual Basic is a code smell. It's true. Obviously it's true. And here's the proof.